Hey guys, Neddy here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome to my first video of 2021. Now, I know we are well into 2021 by now, but I still wanted to post this video and I still wanted it to be my first video of the new year. So let's just ignore the fact that I'm literally uploading this towards the end of January, okay? Thank you. But regardless of all that, I want to take my time to wish you guys a happy new year. I hope 2021 has been treating you well so far. As for me, I did take a short break from YouTube. If you did notice, I uploaded like 4 videos at the end of 2020 and that actually took a toll on my body because it's not something I was used to. So I just decided to take a really short break from YouTube to like regenerate and get all my like YouTube energy back. But I am back right now and I'm happy to be here with you guys in the new year. So for this video, I decided to kickstart the new year by sitting down and having a little chat, telling you guys about my plans, my goals, and all the things I have planned for my YouTube channel and as an artist in 2021. I do have a lot in mind, a lot planned, and I just thought maybe I'll take my time to like chat with you guys about it because you guys are here following me on this artist journey that is my life. So yeah, let's just jump right into it. I'm going to divide it into 2 parts. We're going to have my YouTube plans and goals and my art plans and goals. So yeah. So first off, I'm going to start with my plans for this channel. I do have a lot of goals that I set, like milestone goals, which I will not necessarily be talking about in this video. But in this video, I will be talking about like the plans and the new changes that will definitely or may be coming in 2021 that you guys can be expecting. So yeah, let's just get into all that. As you guys all know, I did start my YouTube channel in April of 2020 and it has been the best decision I've ever made so far. I've been having so much fun, but there's a but. There's a very teensy-weensy but. I kind of realized that this channel was going in a direction that I didn't want it to go, and I decided to use 2021 to like kick me back into that lane and that path that I initially had planned for this channel. For one, I call this channel an art channel, and that's because I majorly post art content, but I actually don't want it to be an art channel, if you get what I mean, because I did a little bit of research and a lot of the content I saw on other art channels were not exactly the same kind of content I want to make. I don't have to really explain it, but it's a little bit different. Most of them are like commentary, so like they just create an artwork and then they talk about something like as a voiceover, which isn't really what I want to talk about. I'm not a very controversial person, and as much as I do like voicing my opinions, I'm not one to really want to voice my opinions on the internet, except if it's like really called for. So to become a commentary channel is not really something I want to make my YouTube channel about, if you get what I mean. I also did some more research and I found that another type of art channels are art channels that deal with challenges. So they do a lot of like 1 marker challenge and 5 marker challenge and stuff, and that's also something I do not want to do on my channel, and I have my reasons for that, which I will talk about in my art goals. But basically it has to do with me not creating artwork I like when I do all those kind of wacky challenges. But like I said, I'll talk about that later. I really did do my research, and most of them is like, this is not what I want my channel to be, and I've been calling it an art channel. So is it not an art channel? Do you get my drift? Because of that, I actually really sat down and thought about what I wanted my channel to be called, and I said to call it an art channel, but I think it's going to be leaning towards more of art and lifestyle, because I really enjoy watching a lot of videos that have to do with more of the person as a whole, especially because my art can be a little bit all over the place, which I love, by the way. I've learned to accept that sometimes I want to draw super girly stuff and sometimes I want to draw super scary stuff. It's all over the place, it's not fixed, and I love that. But I'm not always productive when it comes to art. Like, I draw, and most of the type of content I draw might not be the kind of content that can be used for YouTube videos. I don't know how to explain it, but it's just different from most of the art content I see. But then I have a vision. I don't know how to explain it right now, but I have a vision. So yeah, I'm still thinking, but I realized that that's not really what I want my channel to go to. So I'm trying to find a way to balance everything out and be able to make my channel an art channel and still share my art with you guys, because I do love sharing my art. But trying to like really find out what my channel is as a whole. So 2021 is going to be a year of experimentation for me and trying out new things to actually see where my channel takes me to, instead of like narrowing my mindset to just calling it an art channel. Everything I will still try to make it art related, at least in one sense or the other, So yeah, that's basically that on that first part. Second major reason why I've not really been enjoying the way my channel has been going has to do with the editing. Now I'm going to say something very crazy that I know most people out there, especially if you're a YouTuber, small or big, probably won't relate to this, but I love editing. Like, I love editing videos. That is really one of the reasons why I decided to start a YouTube channel. Ever since I was little, I always made videos with my toys and I would edit it. I love editing. In fact, like, editing is my best part of like the whole YouTube process. I really hate filming. You guys do not understand how much I hate filming videos, but I love editing. I can sit for ages editing, just letting myself get like dive into the whole process. I absolutely love it. But the kind of content I have been creating has not been letting me experiment with my editing inspirations or whatever, I don't know what to call it. But then it's really limiting me to how far I can edit. For example, most of my art I create are digital pieces, which I love. I am a digital artist at heart, but you can't really like do a lot when you want to film and edit digital processes. For example, you can either record yourself where you draw, which I did try, but it kind of is frustrating because I, as an artist, I do like moving around when I draw. So sometimes I'm on my chair and then I just want to stay on my bed, and because of that I can't have a fixed setup for filming. So I decided to use the Procreate time-lapse like feature because it's the easiest way to get your art speed paint. But the issue with that is that you can't really adjust the time. So most times when I draw, it's usually the time-lapse ends up becoming less than 2 minutes or so, and then that's not enough to make a full YouTube video. Then I have to like start working on the art a little bit more and more just so that I can like kind of make it longer, which is very frustrating because sometimes I'm like done with it the way it is, but then I have to keep working on it just because I want to have a longer video for YouTube, and it's really frustrating. And then again, the editing problem that I have at the end of the day, when I get the time lapse, it's just a time lapse and there's only so much I can do with it. I'll just have to like put it on the screen to play and I'm commenting, which, like I said, boils down to the whole commentary channel thing, which I do not want my channel to be. I've been thinking about it. It's really bland to edit. They're really easy to edit, don't get me wrong, but then it's so boring. I absolutely hate editing time-lapse videos. I hate them. They are the least most fun. They're the least most entertaining for me. So to summarize everything, I'm basically trying to find out a new way to edit and a new way to film that can be more entertaining and not just the regular time-lapse and voiceovers, because that makes it my channel become a commentary channel, which I do not want it to be. And also I can also like make it more entertaining and more fun for me to edit. I absolutely love editing my vlogs because I have a lot of creative liberties. I can just like experiment and do a lot of fun things, transitions and all that fun stuff. But when it comes to time lapses, it's just not the same. So this year I really want to try to edit more videos that can be more entertaining for you and for me as well. Yeah. And lastly, in my YouTube section, which is my main goal for my YouTube channel this year, is to buy a camera. If you guys don't know, I've been filming all my videos with my phone, which honestly the quality is not bad, but it's really problematic because I use my phone a lot to do lots of things. So when I want to film a video, I have to sacrifice like using my phone. For example, right now I'm talking to you. It is, if there's a word I'm trying to think of, I have to bring out my iPad, or if there's I get a message, it could be interrupted and all that fun stuff. So I really need to get a camera. I've already started saving up for one, and hopefully before the end of this year I would get a camera, and that will make filming more entertaining and interesting for me, and also easier, and also will let me experiment more. So I'm really looking forward to that, and that is one of the most important like priorities on my list, because I feel like without the camera I can't really take all my other plans into action. So yeah, I just really want to get a camera, maybe so I can also be seeing myself. I really would like to make more chill videos that are calm, or I can like start filming from any position in my room. But because I can't see myself with my camera or my phone, I have to always have a fixed position and have to stay in that fixed position, because I don't want to take the chances of like moving into somewhere different and then filming and it just ends up not being in focus or not being in the center, or it wasn't filming at all, because I've had things like that happen before. So yeah, a camera is really important for 2021 this year. Moving on to my art goals, I have quite a few personal art goals that I will keep to myself, because I don't want to come on here and just like spill all my goals and then end up like feeling somehow if I don't like achieve all of them. I feel like I have to explain to you why I did not achieve all my goals, because they are my goals and I don't think I need to like always say every single little thing about my life on the internet, if you get what I mean. So yeah, but I do have some goals that I can share with you guys, which I'm really looking forward to it, because I also want you guys to hold me accountable if I do not actually achieve any of these goals. So the first and the most important art goal I have for 2021 is to actually get into traditional art. I decided to get back into traditional art last year and I did not live up to that. I only created one or two, I think three traditional pieces last year. No, was it three? No, two, just two. So two traditional illustrations last year. And guess what? I actually hated the two of them. And that's because I didn't really do a lot of research. One was watercolors and one was inks. And I just jumped into it. I do have both videos on my YouTube channel, but I would not recommend you to watch any of them, please. I kind of want to take traditional art more seriously this year. And I am planning on buying acrylic paint so I can make more full illustrations and actually dive into traditional art. I also want to work more on my watercolor techniques and inks and all that fun stuff, because I've really been loving traditional mediums lately. Secondly, moving back to that whole arts challenges on YouTube, like one marker challenge and trying out a whole brand challenge, etc. I realized that in 2019 I did create art, but just because. I don't know how else to say it, but like just because. I created it because like I had to post on YouTube, or I want to make a YouTube video, and I made the artwork be something for the YouTube channel instead of making the YouTube channel. What am I saying? I made the artwork for the YouTube video instead of making the YouTube video for the artwork. Am I making sense? What I mean is, I kind of made art that I didn't care about. I just made them because I wanted to have content for YouTube, instead of like making art and then trying to make content out of the art. That way I could make something that I love and I actually enjoy, and then I'm still able to make content for you guys. But it was the other way. So I made content, I made art for, oh my gosh, I don't know what I'm saying. I hope you understand what I'm saying. But basically, I haven't been making artworks that I actually loved. Every artwork that I made for YouTube, like let's say when I tried out watercolor mediums for the first time, and when I tried out the inks for my whole Inktober redraw stuff, yeah, I hated those two illustrations. I absolutely hated them. I just did it because I wanted to be able to have content for YouTube. But something like my mermaid illustration, I had no intention going into that to actually make it for YouTube. I just wanted to draw an illustration for mermaid. I took my time, I did my research, and I really put in a lot of effort into it. And till now, my mermaid illustration is still my best illustration I created the entire 2020. And then after making the illustration, I was like, you know what, I can actually make this into a YouTube video. And it worked out perfectly fine because I enjoyed the piece till now, and I made a really nice, entertaining, at least in my defense, an entertaining video for you guys to watch. That being said, I don't mean that I want to just disregard my YouTube and only focus on my art, and then any random time I create art, then I would make a YouTube video about that. No, that's not the case, especially because, like I said, I'm not always creative and I don't always make full-on illustration every time. So I can't just always wait for that moment for inspirations to kick in before I actually pick up like making a YouTube video or something. That's what boils down to the whole try to find what my channel is about, because I don't want every video to always have to do with art, like a new artwork. It could do with art, but not always a new illustration. I don't know, I'm still having a lot of like different visions and ideas that I don't know how I'm going to put them to practice, but hopefully it will work out. Lastly, this is just an art goal in general. I want to study more fundamentals, and I want to carry you guys along with my studying process. I absolutely love studying arts. I know it's something that most people will not hear, but I absolutely love it. I love studying perspective, I love studying color theory, I love studying anatomy. I absolutely enjoy those stuff. It can be stressful, don't get me wrong, it can be very frustrating, but I am someone that's always thirsty for knowledge, especially if it's something that I'm really interested in. So I would love to study more. I am going to be studying more in 2021, and I would love to carry you guys along with me to do like some study with me's, and actually have some ideas for like more future videos where it's just like chill study alongs. And yeah, I just really am looking forward to trying out these new editing styles and these new like video ideas, and that's basically all that I'll be sharing with you guys for today's video. Okay, so I hope I made a lot of sense. It's a little bit scary that I want to try all these new things. I'm also a little bit scared that some of you might be like, no, I'm here for the art, and then like leave. But it's just a decision that I really like had a conversation with myself, and I realized that it was just not the way I wanted my channel to be. And I'd rather do something that I enjoy and that you can tell that I'm enjoying it than something that I'm not enjoying clearly, and I'll end up getting burnt out each time I keep doing that same method. So that's why I decided to make this huge leap. Obviously, it's going to be a gradual process. It's not like it's going to drastically change overnight, but it definitely is going to happen. And I'm really looking forward to it. And I hope you guys are looking forward to it as well. That's basically the end of this video. Hope you guys watched it all the way to here. If you did, do tell me your goals for 2021 in the comments, because I really want to know. They could be art related. Are you planning on starting a YouTube channel this year? Do you plan on maybe picking up digital art if you're a traditional artist and you've never actually done digital art before? I don't know, whatever it is, just leave it in the comment sections and I'll get to you and reply you. I love reading and replying comments. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys are looking forward to all my new plans in this new year, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one.